What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ty with the GoPro strapped to my head, and this is the 2024 Audi Q4 e-tron, and we're going to be taking this for a test drive, kind of put it through its paces, and we'll see what it's like in a couple of different driving scenarios. We'll kind of get it on a kind of main road, 45-50 miles an hour. We'll see what it's like. We'll also get it onto a back road, get an acceleration clip, see how it handles, see how it rides, all kinds of good stuff. But first, we'll do a quick overview on the car. Now, it's finished in pebble gray, and this is a premium plus trim, so kind of mid-grade as far as Audis go. Really nice looking styling on this vehicle, and the fact that it doesn't look like it's an electric vehicle. You know, sometimes, you know, the electric cars have this crazy departure of styling and stuff. This is a really kind of under the radar looking electric vehicle. Now let's take a look at the trunk. Of course, power trunk lid and lots of space, detachable privacy shade, and fold down rear seats. There's even some hidden storage underneath. And the rear seats are pretty roomy too. Definitely, you know, just about the size of a Q5, maybe a little bit bigger if we're comparing it to another Audi in the rear. So, and I really like these little cup holders back here too. We've got a nice big panoramic roof up there. Temperature controls back here, USB-C chargers, and again, the seats will fold down for extra space. Very solid doors. Pretty cool looking interior too. The seats both up front are all powered, and definitely a departure from typical Audi styling. We have this all new steering wheel, different dash layout, very drivers focused, and let's take this for a drive. All you really need to do is start this car up, even though there is a start stop button, is just put your foot on the brake there. So let's roll up the windows, close the sunshade, put our seatbelt on, safety first, and take this Q4 e-tron for a test drive. Now I am going to pull up our, let's see here. I'm going to pull up our drive select, since we're going to be bouncing between comfort and dynamic a little bit here, so we could really get a good feel for this car. And a couple of times during the test drive, I will lower down the air conditioning so you can actually hear this car, kind of hear, you know, the road noise and things like that. So let's set off. And a little bit of background about this car. I've actually really never driven a Q4 e-tron. This is probably the only Audi in existence that I have not driven yet. Now, if you're interested in seeing a full features review, you know, exterior, under the hood, kind of detailing the powertrain and battery, the cargo space, the rear space, all of this technology, make sure you check my channel, because we have done a video on this exact Q4 e-tron with all of the details and features. I'll also include a link at the end of this video for that too, so make sure you check that out. Immediately, you notice the throttle response and comfort is actually pretty sharp, and it sharpens up ever so slightly more in dynamic. The steering is also very light, which is, I think, what most customers will look for in a vehicle like this. And as soon as traffic lets up, we will get going on our main road section of the video here. So here we go. Definitely some pretty peppy acceleration, you know, not really giving it the beans at all, just kind of a normal acceleration. It's definitely got some off-the-line power, again, which is what electric vehicles are known for. I'm gonna lower down the air conditioning a little bit so we can get some sights and sounds in here. Now, of course, it being an electric vehicle, you really don't get any noise, any powertrain noise, other than the kind of low-speed outside speaker that's mandated to be in these vehicles. You really don't get much noise. There is a little bit of noise from the oncoming vehicles, and a little bit of tire noise too, but really nothing to complain about. Now, on a full charge, the EPA estimates this car to get 258 miles on a full charge. And that beeping you're hearing there is kind of a warning that goes along with the speed sign recognition. So yeah, pretty impressive drive up at the kind of more higher speeds, 45, 50 miles an hour. We're going to pop it into dynamic because now we are going to do some kind of an acceleration test here. So if nobody pulls in behind us, we'll get it for a stop and we'll floor it and see how fast we can get this to 60. Here we go. Ooh. That is what I call instant acceleration. That was a pretty big jolt of power there off the line. I'm surprised we didn't get any wheel spin there. That was some pretty aggressive acceleration there. So that is pretty cool. Obviously, we're working with the 55 model is what they call this, which means we have two electric engines, two electric motors, I should say, one at the front axle, one at the rear axle, making this quattro all-wheel drive. And it produces 335 horsepower. I'm not too sure on the torque figure. Did tons of research on this car before doing this video, and I couldn't find anywhere how much torque this vehicle produces. But it just from that acceleration, it definitely produces a healthy number, to say the least. Now, the remainder of this test drive will be on this very nice back road here, and there is some pretty rough pavement coming up, so we'll definitely test the suspension. Now, electric vehicles tend to be quite a bit heavier than their internal combustion engine counterparts, which means that, for the most part, electric vehicles tend to ride a little bit better than the ICE vehicles. A really good amount of regenerative braking here, and you can kind of adjust it with these paddle shifters here, so I'm not on the throttle at all. It is pretty much slowing me to a stop and even going downhill, so definitely a good amount of regenerative braking. Lane Keeping Assist is doing a nice job at kind of vibrating the steering wheel a little bit, correcting my steering, making me go into my own lines here. And coming to the stop, it looks like we're going to be able to use mostly just the regen braking, a slight tap on the brake pedal there. And we have a nice S-turn coming up here, so we'll kind of figure out how this handles a little bit. Nothing crazy. Let's see, we've got one more coming up here. Doesn't feel too bad through the corners. Now, we've got the 19-inch wheels which aren't that big. We've got quite a bit of sidewall here, which does make this ride a little bit better. It does make it handle a little bit less desirable, but still nothing to scoff at. It does take the corners pretty nicely with just a little bit of body roll. Now, the steering feel in dynamic does weigh up quite a bit, but it's still pretty light. And we are in the kind of maximum setting for regenerative braking. And if we press the little plus icon here, that will take away a little bit of the regenerative braking, and there's kind of 3 different settings there for that, so that's pretty neat. Gotta love that instant acceleration here. Can't do too much, we don't want to break too many laws, but it is definitely fun. And it's also pretty fun, almost a kind of game that you could play with this regenerative braking, see how much you can get it to do. And that was full regenerative braking there, so it will bring you to a full stop. It's just not the most aggressive regenerative braking out there. Seats are nice and comfy too. They're definitely pretty adjustable with the four-way lumbar and all of that good stuff. And overall, I really do like the way that this Q4 drives. It's silent, you know, it's pretty quiet. Not the most silent car out there, but it's pretty quiet. It's definitely got plenty of power, no complaints there. And the steering feels nice and light, which is what you kind of want to go for. And this is a pretty hot segment, kind of mid-size EV here, and I think this Q4 does a pretty good job at staying very competitive. I hope you have enjoyed this video here of the test drive on the 2024 Audi Q4 e-tron. And also make sure you click that little button right down here for the full features view. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.